Servus, Howdy und willkommen zurück zu Rosewater, unserem Let's Play auf Deutsch. Ich habe gestern Subnautica abgeschlossen und werde jetzt ein bisschen mehr Zeit Rosewater widmen. Mal schauen, wie lange es Spielzeit hat. Fortsetzen. Stimmt, wir sind da nach dem Überfall nicht mal entkommen. Wir haben uns einfach verabschiedet und ich durfte mir, glaube ich, die Pfeile anschauen.
I wonder how things will go for the Otham now that they have firearms.
Well enough, I hope. Provided they don't point them at us.
Jetzt wird schon wieder meine Entscheidung in Frage gestellt, ne, ob sie Feuerwaffen haben sollen. Ja. Wenn sie sich davor schon mit Pfeil und Bogen verteidigt haben, dann sollten sie definitiv Feuerwaffen
Wonder
bekommen.
how things.
Well enough.
Und ich,
The flag Stokes was carrying.
Pity it's in such a sorry state.
I shouldn't leave this here.
It's good to see someone who respects their country.
alrighty, haben wir noch was zu gucken hier? Ne, nur die beiden zum Quatschen.
Can we talk?
What's on your mind? 'Cause you know I've been wondering about the Otham. What do you suppose will happen to them now that they're armed with guns?
Sie werden in der Lage sein, sich zu verteidigen.
I don't know. But at least they have a fighting chance now.
If Stokes attacks and they successfully fend him off, then perhaps he will leave them alone. But it will certainly not happen without bloodshed.
Well, best of luck to them.
Enough jabber. Let's push on.
Ich finde es trotzdem gut. Ich überlege gerade noch mal so ein bisschen laut. Aber wenn sie davor schon unterdrückt werden von Leuten mit Waffengewalt und sie wehren sich schon dagegen, dann kann man doch nicht sagen, ja, gebt ihnen lieber keine Feuerwaffen, sonst wehren sie sich zu gut und dann werden sie komplett ausradiert. Wenn das der Fall wäre, dann sind sie ja schon in der beschissensten Situation überhaupt. Oder?
Hey, Phil? Let's talk.
What about?
Nothing.
Right. Carry on.
Let's leave.
You're quite certain you know what you're doing?
Just leave everything to me and stand far, far back.
Mhm.
Impressive work there, Phil.
Gracias.
And an explosion will certainly liven up your article. Eh, Harley?
In allen anderen Spielen wäre das Haus weg wahrscheinlich. Ja, dann gucken wir mal rein da. Auf geht's. Lass dir Zeit.
Well, slap my behind and call me Betsy.
Not sure what I was expecting to find, but it wasn't this.
It has
Why
been
not?
completely ransacked.
Still, there's gotta be some indication of where Clark took his money. Let's take a look around. But watch yourselves. No telling what any of these doohickeys might be capable of.
So, wenn ich aufgepasst, was Doohickeys sind. Mist.
At least Dr. Clark practiced fire safety. Looks like it's connected to the door somehow.
And that wire runs to the console back there.
Won't do us any good if there's nothing power in this place, though.
Well,
I can't really see through the porthole, but it looks dense in there. No handle. Must be some other way to open it.
strange sounds.
I can't see through. The window is too grimy. A wooden mannequin in a cage? I have so many questions.
You sure you want 'em answered?
Yes.
I can't make heads nor tails of this chicken scratch. There's about 2 inches of dust.
Wisch sie weg.
Empty. Not really surprising. What in the ether is this thing?
I wouldn't get too close.
Some kind of console. Seems to connect to a few things.
A few things.
Must be what makes this thing go. I guess this measures etheric pressure, whatever that means.
Probably.
1 of 4 dials. It's anyone's guess what they do.
Wir vermissen hier einen. Hier gibt es den Code 9207. Ist das vielleicht...
TT-180. Must be this contraption's model number.
Und die Nummer vom Brief, ne?
One of the dials is missing. Just my luck.
Achso, liest die...
Is
Wow,
this
man.
some kind of combination or code?
Bestimmt nur ein Geburtsdatum.
Not much left. Some books and a broken device.
Alright.
This Clark fellow was into some strange things, wasn't he?
I'm starting to understand why he chose to do his work out in the middle of nowhere.
This may have held something interesting once, but now it's just lodging for spiders. This must be where Clark parked his rear during his experiments. This is where all the cables wind up.
Was mir alles
I
erzählen.
get the impression this is what powers everything in here.
We just need to get it running again somehow.
Direct Current, Spannung, oder? Ampere.
Some kind of power meter. Never heard of an ampere before. I'm guessing this thing needs to hit full power before the machine turns on. I can't begin to fathom what these contraptions are for.
Nothing of use to us.
Anything interesting in there?
Not really. Probably why they were left behind.
Guess we won't get to see what's up on the roof.
Just as well. I prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
Looks like a toolbox. What's it doing all the way up there? Way
Better
too
grab
high
it.
for me.
Want me to
come
give
on.
you a boost?
Nah, I still couldn't reach. I'll think of something else.
Lass sie doch hochheben. Das ist doch 2 Mann hoch. Wir haben ja nicht viel. Dietriche und... Was nochmal
February
den...
12th, upon hearing news, when they have, after enduring one day with warm P.S. How you managed to rig a TT-180 console to control both your equipment and door mechanisms still baffles me. My...
Looks like some type of cannon, and it's pointing right at the cage.
Wir könnten einfach mal
Some kind
anmachen.
of console. Nothing happened. This console isn't getting any power.
Wo könnte denn so ein Dial liegen? Eigentlich im Schrank oder in dem Schrank?
No good. There's some power getting through, but it needs more.
Okay. Wie komme ich denn aufs Roof?
Guess we won't get to see what's up.
Just as well. I prefer...
Kann ich hier weiter? Nee.
Guess we won't get to see what.
Was soll mir die Flagge helfen?
That's not going to help me reach the box.
Don't think so, ja.
Can we talk?
What's on your mind?
Die Pfeilspitze.
This place sure is something, isn't it?
I admit, I never gave much credence to all that ethericity business, but seeing all them contraptions and appurtenances, let's just say it's given me a new appreciation for Clark's tenacity.
Any clever ideas to get to that confounded box?
Not too many, I'm afraid. Although perhaps that chair could be of use.
True that.
Hang on, I've got an idea. Why don't you just shoot the box down?
Beg pardon?
Let's put that gunslinging know-how of yours to work.
I may be a showman, but I ain't a performing monkey. It's as I said about those bottles. I never perform sharpshooting tricks without a crowd.
Ist die Kiste runter, ich bestehe drauf. Der schießt bestimmt irgendwo anders hin.
Might I borrow that arrowhead for a spell?
By all means. Maybe it'll bring you some luck, too.
Enough jabber. Maybe this will help. Then again, maybe not.
Well, worth a try.
Hey, Phil?
What about?
Clark's lab is really quite something, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, something unnatural, something perverse. What possessed him to undertake this research is beyond me.
Can you think of any way to get that box down?
I'm afraid reaching high things has never been my forte.
Ja, wir könnten
Right. Carry on.
die Pfeilspitze in das Tuch einwickeln und dann so eine Art Wurfhaken machen. Aber
I hope this isn't considered treason. No need to do that again.
okay.
A strip of cloth from a Vespuccian flag.
Das war jetzt nicht mein Plan.
No need to do that again.
Ups. Ich weiß nicht genau, was ich mache, aber ich...
That's not going to help me reach the box. That's not going to help me reach the box. I can't begin to fathom what these contraptions are for.
Nothing of use to us.
Anything?
Frag doch nicht ihn. Schau doch selber nach.
This is where all the cables wind up.
Kann ich wieder raus auch? Achso, wir könnten theoretically mit der Flagge das Fenster putzen.
I can't see through.
Nö. Okay.
A wooden mannequin. I have so many.
You sure you won't?
Haben wir, glaube ich, alles angeguckt.
Looks like it's connected.
And that wire runs to the console.
Won't do us any good if there's nothing power in this place, though.
Den Stuhl kann ich nicht nehmen.
What in the?
I wouldn't.
What in the?
I.
Das ist ein drum, ne?
That won't fit there.
Okay.
That won't fit there. It won't turn any further that way.
Ich würde es gerne... Ah, okay.
It won't turn any further. It won't turn any further. Nothing happened. This console isn't getting any power.
Mal hier
Not
reingucken.
much left. Some books and a broken device. I can't. Empty. No. Must take ages for any course.
Probably beats
Wer hinter das Haus?
The good doctor was. Dr. Clark really. Hey,
What about?
right? Can we talk?
What's up?
Enough jabber. Let's push on.
So, wenn ich jetzt gehen will, sagen sie wieder, was soll denn das hier? Oder auch nicht. Oder auch nicht. Schlangenöl.
Dios mío. What is this abomination?
Howdy, folks. Interested in learning about Coltit's miracle elixir?
Of course we are, little lady.
Then step on over here.
Achso, ich muss schon reden.
I'm sure there's a lesson here about the laws of supply and demand. Special offer. Limited time only. 1 bottle for 5 crowns.
I want two.
Professor Xander Coltit III. Good medicine for good people. My guess is the primary ailment these folks cure is swollen purses.
Dann reden wir mal mit ihr.
Boy, oh boy, I sure wish I was you.
Beg pardon?
Why, today's your lucky day.
Is that right?
Yes, sirree. You're just in time to experience the travesty of Xander Coltit III's miracle elixir.
The what now?
Oh, dang. I mean, the majesty of Xander Coltit III's miracle elixir. My name is Olivia Coltit, and I'm here to answer all your questions about this evolutionary new medication.
Evolutionary, revolutionary?
Look, kid, we're not born yesterday, townies. You can spare us the song and dance.
Oh, leave her be. I think she's charming.
Thanks, mister. My daddy says that to get anywhere in this business, charm is financial.
I think you mean essential?
I know what I mean.
You wouldn't happen to be related to a kid in Rosewater named Jem, would you?
No, ma'am. Far as I know, I'm a lonely child.
Say, do you know anything about that lab over there?
No, but I did hear a big boom coming from that way. Was that your doing?
No.
Oh, come on, you can tell
No.
me. I'm no tattler.
I said no. Now stop asking.
Fine, jeez.
Na gut.
Fine, I'll bite. Tell me about this miracle elixir.
Glad you asked. From the maker of the wildly popular Coltit's emulsified soporific comes Coltit's miracle elixir, the finest, most elective tonic in Vespuccia. Guaranteed to treat and cure all illnesses from arthritis to yellow fever. And for a special limited time, we're selling it for the treasonable price of just 5 crowns.
Sounds pretty miraculous, all right. What's in this elixir, anyway?
Oh, I don't know. Daddy's the one who makes it. Oh, but I know he gets his secret ingredient from some lady named Ethel. He always talks about her when he makes a new batch.
5 crowns seems a bit pricey. How about I give you 2 instead?
Sorry, ma'am. Daddy told me not to hackle.
Mhm.
I'm not in the market for your elixir right now.
Okay. Come back when you change your mind.
Why are you parked in the middle of the desert when there's a town full of potential customers not 2 miles from here?
Oh, I'm just minding the wagon while my daddy's doing his business at the fort. But he told me to stand out here and detract anybody who might come by.
And has anyone else come by?
Oh, sure. Tons of folk. Only one who didn't stop was a feller on horseback. Too bad, 'cause the guy he was hauling looked like he could have used some elixir.
I
We're
think
on.
I've heard enough for now. We'll just be going.
It was a real pressure.
Real pressure. Okay. Mal schauen, ob wir ihn zur Rede stellen können. Zur Rechenschaftsrede.
Hey, guard!
What is it?
Did Captain Stokes come back here? We lost sight of him after the attack.
He's here. Don't think he's up to receiving anyone, though.
I found the flag Stokes was carrying out on patrol. Thought he might like it back.
It's very noble of you, miss. I'll make sure he gets it.
Carry on, soldier.
Right.
Okay.
Can we talk?
What's on your mind?
Schon wieder. Gibt's nichts mehr.
Enough, Jack. That thing has seen some action.
Einfach mal gucken. Ne, warte, nicht glaub. Egal. Öffnen.
No handles. Must only open from the inside.
Okay. Wir kaufen mal so ein Elixier. Da ist bestimmt irgendwas Tolles drin. Vielleicht können wir die
Miss
Flasche
Colquitt?
werfen.
Yes, ma'am?
So, about that elixir.
See? Told you you'd change your mind.
All right, give me a bottle.
Yay! Thanks, ma'am. How about your friends? Want 2 more for them?
We'll share.
Oh, okay. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. And if we're gone by then, well, best of luck to you.
I think I've heard enough for now. We'll just be going.
It was a real pressure.
So, da geht nichts mehr. Mhm. Das Schild haben wir schon gelesen.
Some of these bottles are starting to collect dust.
Okay. Fort ab zur zum Labor. Zur Wissenschaftseinrichtung.
Professor Xander Colquitt III's miracle elixir. Guaranteed to cure what ails you. I'm sure that's the case if what ails you is sobriety. Whew! That'll put hairs on your chest. I'd prefer to keep the cloth dry.
So. Nochmal, wir können nicht hinter das Haus. Hier hängen irgendwelche Kabel rum. Aber da komme ich nicht
Good
hin.
doctor was pretty.
Die Flaschen haben wir schon.
Wonder if Dr. Clark boarded these. At least Dr. Clark.
Wir schon alles.
Not much left. Not much. can't begin to fathom what these contraptions are for.
No.
Stange auch noch?
Guess we won't get to see.
Just as well. I prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
I get the impression this.
We just need to get it running again somehow.
Some kind of power meter.
Ah, Moment mal, okay.
I bet the machine's guts are behind this panel. Let's see if this works.
Das sind aber kleine Löchlein.
That did it.
Oh je.
Looks a bit worse for wear. Just have to get it working. Looks like something chewed through it. Looks like... No wonder the power's not getting through. This wire's all corroded. No good. There's some power getting through, but it needs more.
Okay, also irgendeine Art Draht. Kann ich den hier nehmen?
This wire needs patching up. That won't help. That won't get the muck off.
Okay, Mack kannst du ja hier mit dem hier, warte.
That muck's too solidified to wipe off. Let's put some of this elixir to good use.
Mhm.
This
wird's
wire
nichts bringen,
needs
oder?
patching. No good. There's some power getting through, but it needs more. This wire needs patching up.
Darf jetzt auch nicht sein.
That
Doch?
should do it.
What?
Hot damn!
Looks like Phil managed to get the door open.
I wonder if they found anything inside.
I'd say so, yes.
We are up and running.
Impressive.
This technology is amazing. What did this Clark fellow intend to do with such power?
I'm beginning to wonder about that myself.
Nice job getting the lights back on.
Get everything squared with the Otham?
I think so.
We got them as much as we could. I hope they'll be all right.
Well, I suppose we should see about...
Hello? Is someone in here?
Damn. Looks like we've attracted some attention.
I come in peace. Please, make yourself known.
Guess we don't have much choice.
Hail! Goodness, I wasn't expecting so many of you.
And we weren't expecting anybody at all.
And just who might you be?
I am Paul Burkhart, emissary of the Luminarians.
The what now?
We are disciples of Dr. Clark, protectors of his artifacts and legacy.
No kidding. So you must know all about him then.
Quite so.
Sorry.
You know, I think we've met one of these disciples already.
You must be referring to Samuel. He is quite protective of this place. If you seek enlightenment, we will be glad to share our wisdom with you. But let us all return to the commune. We must not further defile the sanctity of this place. Come, I am eager to learn about you all.
Hey, meine Tür würde jetzt aufgehen.
Welcome to Chrysalis, friends. Feel free to explore, converse with the residents. You'll find we have much to offer. We'll speak again soon.
What an accommodating feller.
This is all very strange. You all might be into this porqueria, but I want no part of it. I am going back to the lab.
Suit yourself. Alright, let's see what we can learn about where Clark's stash might be. But let's not overplay our hand, shall we? If anybody asks, our interest is purely academic.
I'm really not a good liar, Mr. Ackerman.
Shoot, nobody's asking you to lie, sugar. Just withhold certain details. We're interested in learning about Clark. That's all there is to it. Come on, Danny. Let's see where our friend's gone off to.
I know lying doesn't come natural to some. For others, it's like breathing. Don't take this amiss, but if you'd like some pointers, sometimes it's good to be able to keep certain things to yourself you don't want everybody and his uncle to know.
Oh. All right.
Sorry, ich muss mal kurz hier meine Augen verdrehen jetzt ein bisschen. Bisschen mich aus der Cam ziehen.
Above all else, be confident. If you sound like you believe what you're saying, they will too.
You seem to have a lot of experience in these matters.
Maybe, but I only lie when it's necessary.
You find it necessary to lie?
Sure, at times. To save my skin. You don't?
I haven't needed to.
Lucky you. Hope that keeps working out for you. But if anyone asks what you were up to the day when, say, a wagon got raided outside Rosewater, a little capacity for dissimulation might be handy to have.
Your advice is appreciated. I'll just see what I can find out on my own.
Da geht's einfach wieder. Passt, die vorletzte Stunde erspare ich uns gerade. Es tut mir leid, ich bin von ein bisschen Müdigkeit überrascht worden. Ja. Wir sind einen Schritt weiter. Ich habe geplant, heute eigentlich weiterzumachen oder mehr aufzunehmen, aber gerade eben geht's nicht. Ich muss mich mal kurz zurückziehen. Danke fürs Dabeisein und vielleicht bis zur nächsten Folge. Ciao, ciao. Das wollte ich nicht.